have to control. You have to control. Can't wait till I see you. You have to control.
Boom, and I am with the one and only
Abla Davis. Hey.
yeah. How you doing, my lovely?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain, living it large as I do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good.
What have you been up to today?
A lot actually. Sorting out everything for my new EP.
Okay,
I've kind of got into that, haven't I? But
go for it. Tell us.
that is on my one-track mind at the moment. Everything needs to be done for this EP coming out in February.
Do you sing, rap?
Oh, I do a bit of singing, rapping. I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
So, I really just do a lot of songs. Like, I have to write my music inspired by life. An EP is like an extended playlist. So I came out with some music just to get people to, get used to me, get to know my sound. And now we're ready for the extended playlist where I've came up with 7 songs that I've written for this EP.
Easy. When is the release date of this? Or can you say?
I can say, but
Tell us.
I'm not ready to say it just yet. But
Okay.
I can say, but it's going to be in Feb. All right, so the release date is looking at the 18th of Feb, but as long as everything's in its place, because it's all independent, so, things can happen along the way.
I understand.
Yeah, all over Spotify mainly, everywhere really. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, everything. I just want people to really tune into my music, listen to me, get me in your club so I can pop it off, and just.
So, I can hear the Brummy accent. Let's not hide that, yeah?
gosh.
I can hear that right there.
Oh my gosh.
Straight from Brum,
Straight from Brum.
Bath.
We got B-Town, my lovely hometown. Shout out to all my people in Birmingham. I soon come back home with a brand new stack of bags.
Oi, come on. What made you do the transition from Birmingham to London?
My music. It was my music because in Birmingham I was known as like a party girl. I was doing events, some rave events down there. I knew everybody, like, who was to know in Brum. I kind of knew them, but I just felt like they weren't going to take me seriously for my music.
Would you say the move from Birmingham to London was also a part of that as well, like to better yourself in terms of mentally maybe, or?
Oh, definitely spiritually, mentally, just to kind of have another outlook, because I felt like I weren't being nurtured with the right things in Birmingham. Like I was kind of led into the wrong group of friends, and I had to turn that around, and I wish I kind of stuck with my music when I was back then. But now it's proper. It's like nobody can't tell me anything now. Yeah, I'm so self-assured now. Like you just have an opinion.
How did you do that? Because obviously being a woman in the music industry, you have to have thick skin.
Yeah.
So
I think that's just life battles, like just going through life itself. Like if it doesn't make you, it breaks you. So you've got to just take the good out of every lesson, because you'll be doing less sins if you have many lessons.
Oh, I like that. Was see the smile.
You get what I mean? So every lesson
Love my Birmingham girls.
Is a lesson that you'll commit in the future.
So let's say in terms of the women that do need to, let's say, make a move, because not just women or people that need to make a move. What advice would you give them? Because obviously moving from Birmingham to London is quite difficult. And I'm not even just talking from moving from Birmingham to London. I'm talking like moving from London to somewhere else, or because like you have to be in a good mind space. If you want to move somewhere, that's because you want to improve your mind space. You want to feel better. You want to think better. You want to achieve better.
That's what I'm thinking. like you have to really want it for yourself instead of anybody else. So you really got to want it for you, and you know that's going to be the best space for you. And if you feel like you're going to be say compromising any form of happiness on that transition, then maybe it's not that transition at that time, because you're not supposed to compromise, you know what I mean? If you have to let go of your family, not say let go of your family, but you know, you have to move on, you're happy to do so. If you weren't really happy with leaving your family at that time, then I would say, well, no, don't do it. If you're not, I realized that with whatever I was going through in my childhood, in my teenagehood, that was coming to a peace. That was now, you know, end of that stage. And when I came to that peace, I was like, okay, my mum's happy, everybody's happy, I can now move on. Yeah. Music
wise as well, what was your most difficult obstacle, and how do you feel like you've overcome it?
Oh, finding the right producer. That was my most...
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, that was the only difficult task. The only difficult task ever was finding the right producer that could produce me as an artist. That was the needle in the haystack, because there's many good producers out there, but I'm a feeling kind of girl. I got to feel you in order to ride with you, sort of thing. And if I ain't got that connection with any producers or with anybody that I'm working with, I'm not doing it. I'm so stubborn. It's the worst. I think it's one of my worst traits is my stubbornness, but I can't put myself in that situation where I'm not feeling at peace.
I like that. So yeah. you do what you need to do to basically put yourself in a peaceful state and then make a move. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure it feels good. It feels good, innit? It's gotta feel good, man.
Any advice you want to give to women within the music industry?
Oh, women within the music industry.
Mentally.
Oh my gosh, mentally. Don't make no man take you for no idiot, gal. Yeah? Straight, bruv. Like, oh my God, I've had situations where I've been in the studio and I didn't even know my own strength. I'm like, it's not that liberty taking right about now. Like, so don't make people take liberties with you. Stand your ground. Yeah, and if they try and hit on you, you just call the police.
Boom.
Like, really just control your own, like, just know what you're there for. Just like because you will find producers that will try and, you know.
Thank you so much for that, darling. That was brilliant. And we've done it. Thank you. So are you.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely energy.
Abla Davis.
Love Birmingham girls.